KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Post-60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball pregame show. Brought to you by Wise Guys Construction. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651. And by the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Comprehensive chiropractic care for the whole family. Call 785-242-4100 for an appointment. Now, for a preview of Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball, here's Gary Bateman.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic Arrows pregame show ahead of the final night of regular season play here for the Arrows as they take on Silver Lake. It is a windy evening here, and the wind blowing out toward left field, actually from the right field foul pole to the left field foul pole. And with the heat, it should be a rather interesting night of baseball here. Ottawa comes in tonight needing a couple of wins to take the number one seed in the zone tournament that gets underway on Saturday down at Chanute. If Ottawa wins both games here tonight, they would play at 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon down at Katy Park in Chanute. And if they lose, they would be the number 2 seed. They would have to play the 12:30 game, and they would play the number 3 seed in the zone. Special presentation being made here this evening. Money raised for the Franklin County Cancer Society from the K-Cancer night that was held here a couple weeks ago, and that presentation of the check being made at this time. Let's take a break, come back with more. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic Arrows pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No, you're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a third straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Back here on the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic Arrows pregame show. Ottawa comes into tonight's action 27-8 on the season. Disappointing 3 days up at the Fike Woodbat tournament where they went 2-2, did not make it into the quarterfinal round. And then the scheduling error actually forced the postponement of their game that they were supposed to play on Saturday, cross-bracketing game. And that actually may work a little bit in the Arrows' favor. It's been a long grind here. Ottawa has been just 6-5 since they swept Silver Lake here. I think it was 3 weeks ago tonight. They won those two ball games, 17-3 and 4-3, and come from behind fashion over at Silver Lake. First game was really kind of a genre as good pitching performance from Cody Mitchell, and the Arrows banging out 13 hits in the game to beat Silver Lake in 4 innings. And then the second ball game, Arrows were down 3-1 heading into the 6th, but scored 3 times in their half of the 6th inning and then held off a furious rally by Silver Lake in the 7th to pick up the win. Chance Crowley was the winning pitcher in that ball game. Dalton Rankin got the save. And here tonight, right-hander Trenton Ferguson will be on the mound for Ottawa in game number 1. Again, 2 wins here tonight would mean the Arrows would be the number 1 seed in the zone tournament down in Chanute. 5-team zone getting started Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. 3 more games then on Saturday, and then 3 to determine 2 zone winners on Sunday. and we'll have action from that tournament for you either on KOFO or on KOFO.com this weekend. Arrows are taking some warm-up here prior to tonight's action. Again, the wind is blowing out. Just kind of get you up to date here on the team statistically. Ottawa, as we mentioned, struggled, especially at the bat in that Fike tournament as they dropped their season average as a team from 372 down to 360 in the 4 ball games, managing just 8 hits at the most, and that was the loss to Fike on Friday evening. They were also, actually they got 9 hits against Warrensburg on Thursday night, but they were shut out by the Northwest Huskies and held to just the 3 runs against Fike when they had an opportunity to move into the quarterfinal round of the tournament with a victory. And this team really needs to, at this point in time, kick this into a higher gear. As I mentioned, just 6-5 in the past 11 ball games since they swept Silver Lake a 3 weeks ago. And this is not the way to head into a state tournament, of course, that Ottawa will host starting on July the 26th. You cannot win every other game and win a state championship. We're going to take a break, come back with the starting lineups for this evening's ball game, number 1. After this, you're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic Arrows pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com. When Ottawa Family Physicians chose to construct their new Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper, they turned to Wise Guys Construction. Dr. John Gollier.
We knew they were reliable. Their reputation's excellent. I've known Jason and Bill for a long time, and I trusted them to do a good job. They've worked with our staff and kept our hassles to a minimum. No, I would have absolutely no hesitation recommending Wise Guys Construction.
For commercial or residential construction, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651.
Back here on the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic Arrows pregame show. Here are the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. First for Silver Lake, leading off and playing in center field, Wyatt Hyman. Batting second, the second baseman, Reed Walker. Hitting third and playing at first base, Josh Boyd. Third baseman, Justin Keller, will bat cleanup. Hitting fifth, the designated hitter, Josh Dahlman. Garrett Husky, the left fielder, will bat sixth. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Joey Clark. The right fielder, Ryan Osterhaus, will bat eighth. And hitting ninth, the shortstop, Brady Snook. For Silver Lake, it'll be Hyman, Walker, Boyd, Keller, Dahlman, Husky, Clark, Osterhaus, and Snook, with Kyle Frick on the mound for Silver Lake. For Ottawa, leading off and playing center field, Jared Parenti. Batting second is the pitcher, Trenton Ferguson. Hitting third tonight, playing at third base, Donovan Sudi. Shortstop, Dalton Rankin, hit in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth, playing at second base, Owen Lamar. Brock Huddleston, the first baseman, bats sixth. Hitting seventh, playing in right field, is Chance Crowley. The catcher, Merrick Brown, bats eighth. And hitting ninth, playing in left field, Keegan Finch. For the Arrows, Parenti, Ferguson, Sudi, Rankin, Lamar, Huddleston, Crowley, Brown, and Finch. Those are your starting lineups, and that is the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic Arrows pregame show. We'll be back with more here from Harvey M. Drake Field. After this, you're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball pregame show, brought to you by Wise Guys Construction and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. First pitch is coming up next. You know Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa as the premier residential and commercial construction company. But did you know they also provide full repair for fire and flood restoration? Here's Bill Crowley, owner of Wise Guys Construction.
We offer full turnkey services, from cleaning and drying to the repairs of your project. We're an insurance preferred contractor. When disaster strikes, experience matters.
When it comes to your residential, commercial, or restoration needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa, 785-229-5651. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball. Brought to you by Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and by Ransom Memorial Hospital, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Sutton's Jewelry, CarStar, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Dingle & Son Mortuary, also by Franklin County Chiropractic, the Ottawa Herald, Wise Guys Construction, People's Bank, Kramer Pharmacy, and Costantino's Price Chopper, Quality Structures Incorporated, Maxwell Chiropractic, and Advantage Electric. Now let's head back to the Diamond and rejoin KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball.
Welcome back to Harvey M. Drake Field. We get set for doubleheader action here between Ottawa and Silver Lake. Coaches meeting at home plate to exchange lineups and talk about the ground rules. Again, the wind is blowing out to left field tonight, and that is a typical July evening here at this ball diamond. 320 feet down the lines in left and right, and 360 feet to center field here. And you would imagine that over the course of this evening, the ballpark will not hold some of the balls hit. Arrows come into tonight's action 27-8 on the season, again trying to get themselves prepared for the zone tournament and ultimately the state tournament that begins on July the 26th. Ottawa needs 2 wins here tonight to capture the number 1 seed in the zone. Again, 2 zone winners will be crowned this weekend down in Chanute. Ottawa does not have to worry about being one of those, as being the host in the tournament will get them one of the spots automatically. Meeting at home plate has come to an end. Arrows will get some final words of instruction from Coach Brian Long, and then they will take the field. By the way, come on out here this evening, enjoy some baseball, especially here in just a little bit when it maybe gets a little bit cooler. It's a warm afternoon, but the wind does help considerably. There is a brand spanking new flag out there in center field, and boy, it is a sight to behold. Kind of rivals what you might see at a major league ballpark. It is a huge American flag, and it is blowing out again toward left field here this evening. Let's set Ottawa for you defensively. In left field, Keegan Finch. In center field, Jared Peretti, and out in right, Chance Crowley. Third baseman is Donovan Sudi. At shortstop, Dalton Rankin. Second baseman is Owen Lamar. And at first, Brock Huddleston. Behind the plate will be Merrick Brown. And doing the pitching here in game number 1, Trenton Ferguson. Trenton's not come out of the dugout yet. Now he heads out along with Merrick Brown, the catcher. Ferguson on the season, appearing for the 6th time. He has a record of 4 wins, no losses, an earned run average of 1.75. He has thrown 20 innings, allowed 20 hits, 6 runs, only 5 of them earned. He has walked 11, and he has struck out 27 men on the year. Trenton has had an extended time off, actually. His last action on the mound occurred back a week and a half ago against the Newton Knights during that Woodbat 3-game set they played weekend before 4th of July. Ferguson went 6 innings in a 10-2 Arrows victory. He allowed 7 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned. He walked 1 and struck out 10. Brian Long will also start trying to get his pitching rotation set up for postseason play. Arrows, as most of you know, have thrown 15 men out there on the mound here so far this season. And all but 3 of those have pitched in at least 3 ball games.
Battery for Ottawa, today's first ball game on the mound of the 35.
Ferguson with his warm-up pitches.
Merrick Brown. Umpires for today's ball game.
Silver Lake preparing for their zone for Double-A state play.
Right. Larry Trowbridge.
There's the throw down to second base, and we're ready for some baseball.
Leading off the top of the first inning for Silver Lake.
It'll be Hyman, Walker, and Boyd here in the top half of the first for Silver Lake. Wyatt Hyman, a right-handed batter. Ferguson's first pitch of the night is grounded foul past the first base coach. Right-hander ready, and the 0-1 delivery. Fastball is in there, strike 2 called. Two-strike pitch. Strike 3 called. Hyman caught looking with a fastball. And 1 out here in the Silver Lake first. Here's Reed Walker, the second baseman, right-handed batter. Foul back to the screen by Walker, 0-1. Two teams with quite a resume in American Legion baseball throughout the years. A 1 pitch, fouled out of play. And Ferguson ahead in the count, 0-2. Brown through the signs. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And quickly 2 strikeouts in the ball game for Ferguson. 2 out, nobody on. Batter will be the first baseman, Josh Boyd. Josh Boyd, big right-handed batter. Ferguson's pitch hits the outside corner. It's 0-1. Swing and a foul ball. 2 strikes to Boyd. Ferguson shaking off signs, now ready. And the 0-2 pitch. Fastball down in the dirt. Next delivery. Swing and a miss. And Boyd down on strikes. Ferguson strikes out the side. 3 up, 3 down in the Silver Lake first at the end of a half inning of play. The score is Silver Lake nothing, Ottawa coming to bat. We'll be back after this, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
How about getting rid of a pound of fat per day with completely safe, effective laser-like lipo? No strenuous dieting or excessive exercising. Call Dr. Jade Provo at Franklin County Chiropractic for a no-obligation appointment. 785-242-9393.
The most trusted name in heating and cooling is Adamson Brothers. Let us make sure your air conditioner is ready to handle the hottest days of the year. Call today and schedule a tune-up with our air conditioning experts. 242-9273.
Arrows come to bat here in the bottom of the first inning. They'll send to the plate Jared Peretti, Trenton Ferguson, and Donovan Sudi. Defensively for Silver Lake in left field, Garrett Husky. Wyatt Hyman is in center field, and Ryan Osterhaus plays right. Justin Keller, the third baseman, at shortstop, Brady Snook. Reed Walker is at second, and at first base, Josh Boyd. Joey Clark does the catching, and left-hander Kyle Frick is on the mound for Silver Lake. Trying to keep you up to date on the 2017 Major League All-Star game that we played this evening. 3 Royals involved with that: Jason Vargas, Mike Moustakas, and the starting catcher for the American League, Salvador Perez. Coaching at third base for the Arrows will be Brian Long. Over at first base tonight, Nathan Roth. Jared Perenni stands in to lead things off. Jared hitting .383 on the year, 2 home runs, 18 runs batted in. In a little bit of a slump right now. He has still been getting on base pretty regularly, but average down from .413 to .383. Fastball from Frick is a strike. Off-speed pitch, and it's over, 0-2. Curve missed outside. Rick, left-hander, is pretty much an overhand pitcher. Shaking off signs, now ready, and the 1-2 to Perenni. Chopped up the third base line, foul ball. Perenni, Ferguson, and Sudi here in the first for the Arrows. Perenni back in the box. Frick ready, and again the 1-2 pitch. Fastball high and outside. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Line into left field, and that ball is going to carry, and reaching up and one-handing it is Husky, the left fielder. That ball was really moving out there, and Husky almost didn't get back far enough. 1 out. Here is Trenton Ferguson. Ferguson, .495 on the season, 4 homers, 37 RBIs. Below 500 for the first time in quite some time. Line by Frick, and his pitch. Breaking ball is low. Foul back to the screen by Ferguson, 1-1. Nobody on, 1 out here in the bottom half of the first. Nothing ball game. First game of 2. Frick's next pitch, curve, is fouled at the plate. Warm afternoon, just the start of some shadows around the home plate area from the trees here. Ferguson walking outside the box. He might have fouled that last pitch off his foot. He's down in the count, 1 and 2 strikes. Pitch down low. Big gap in right center field. Right fielder Osterhaus shading just a little bit toward the line. Center fielder Hyman a couple of steps toward left center. 2-2 pitch. Foul ball, out of play. Left-hander winds. Again, the 2-2 pitch. The ball hit into shallow right center. That's going to drop in for a hit. So Ferguson with a one-out single. Batter is Donovan Sudi. Average on the season, .456, 4 home runs, 34 runs batted in. Ferguson, excellent speed at first. He has 16 stolen bases on the year. Left-hander on the mound, though, a little bit more difficult to run. Sudi slings and misses 0-1. Arrows have a runner at first, 1 out. Fouled out of play, 0-2 to Sudi. Stretch. And a 2-strike pitch. Now time is asked for and granted. Frick taking a little bit too much time on the mound. Snap throw over to first, and a wild throw gets away from the first baseman. There goes Ferguson to second, and he'll make it. Throwing error on the pitcher. Tried that snap throw, sidearm, and off the glove of Boyd, the first baseman, is the runner trying to get back. And Ferguson winds up at second. Still 2 strikes to count to Sudi. Struck him out with a high fastball. Two outs. Now Dalton Rankin, the batter. Rankin hitting .316, has a homer and 21 runs batted in. This is where the Arrows have really struggled of late. They have not done well with runners in scoring position. Check of the runner, the pitch. Inside and high. Ferguson single with 1 out, moved up on the throwing error. There with 2 away now. One out pitch to Rankin. Curve inside. Arrows looking to draw first blood here. 0-0 ball game, bottom of the first. Inside, nice stop by Clark. That pitch had to be short hopped around the feet of the batter. Clark did a nice job. 3-0 though. Ferguson has his lead out at second. 3-0 pitch. Rankin takes a strike. Long look at second, the 3-1 offering. Hit to left field and deep. Going back on a Husky. Retreating, this ball is going to be gone. 2-run homer, Dalton Rankin. Second homer of the season for Dalton, and the Arrows lead at 2-0.
2-run homer, Dalton Rankin.
Rankin had the hitters pitch 3-1 and took advantage of it. Now with the bases empty, 2 away, this batter is Owen Lamar. Owen hitting .444, no homers, 15 runs batted in.
Now batting for Ottawa, for 28, Owen Lamar.
Pitch from Frick. Curve is in for a strike. Off-speed pitch is over. It's 0-2. Curve, strike 3 called. Lamar caught looking, but Ottawa picks up 2 runs in the first, 2 hits, 1 error, nobody left on base. At the end of 1 inning, the score is Ottawa 2 and Silver Lake nothing. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Community journalism is thriving at the Ottawa Herald. 3 days a week in print and every day online, the Herald's award-winning staff covers the news that matters to you. Breaking news, sports, events, and so much more. Just as the Herald has done for more than 140 years. Call 242-4700 to subscribe today, or find us online at www.ottawaherald.com, on Facebook, or download our app.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Top of the second inning, Silver Lake will send the middle third of the order. Justin Keller, Josh Dahlman, and Garrett Husky to the plate. Justin Keller, the third baseman, right-handed batter. Trenton Ferguson back to work. Just below the knees, 1-0. Line drive toward right. It's a base hit. Crowley fields. He'll throw to first. And just safe is Keller. That ball hit right at Crowley, who charged it and made a strong throw, but Keller was able to beat it out. Now Josh Dahlman, the designated hitter. Stretch by Ferguson. Pitch to Dahlman. Inside. One 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Runner at first, nobody out. 2-0 Ottawa, top of the second. Curve is chopped back of the plate, foul. Keller out to a safe lead at first. The 1-2 pitch on the way to Dahlman. In the dirt, Brown knocked it down, kept it at his feet. No advance. Two pitch. Foul back to the screen. Zudi over at third, a step in front of the bag. Ferguson now steps off the rubber. Here's the next pitch. Fouled it off over by the third base dugout, jammed him. Warm afternoon here at Orlis Cox Sports Complex. Another 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to first. Huddleston steps on the bag, throws to second. The tag applied, double play. So 2 out, nobody on. Here's Garrett Husky. That ball hit sharply, but Huddleston fielded it right at the bag and turned it nicely. Husky, right-handed batter. Pitch Ferguson, down low. One 0 pitch, fouled out of play. Husky bats with 2 out, nobody on. Strike at the knees, 1 and 2. I'm amazed at how shallow Jared Paredes playing out in center field on a night like tonight. Curve is chopped foul right back of the plate. That's about the depth you would expect your center fielder to play if the wind was blowing in. Let's hope it doesn't come back to haunt the Arrows. Line drive into right, that's a base hit. So Husky has a 2-out single, and that will bring to the plate Joey Clark.
The catcher, number 25, Joey Clark.
Joey Clark, the catcher. He is a right-handed batter. Stretch. Pitch to Clark. Swing and a miss out in front of that pitch. Husky gets his lead over at first. Pitch is high with a fastball, 1-1. Ferguson comes set. The 1-1 pitch to Clark. Swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Clark. Thought about that pitch up in the zone, but laid off it. It was high, 2-2. Actually, the pitch was out of the zone. It was up around his eyes. 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Struck him out to retire the side. For Silver Lake in the second, no runs, a couple of hits, 1 left on base at the end of an inning and a half. The score is Ottawa 2, Silver Lake nothing. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Arrows bat here in the bottom of the second. Brock Huddleston, Chance Crowley, and Merrick Brown. Anybody gets on, Keegan Finch. Arrows got a couple in the first. 1-out single by Trenton Ferguson. 2-out, 2-run homer by Dalton Rankin. Game 2 to follow here. Arrows will play down at Chanute over the weekend at the zone tournament. Zones 3 and 4 will be decided there. Brock Huddleston will lead things off for the Arrows. Brock hitting .267 on the year, homer, and 13 runs batted in.
Number 21, Brock Huddleston.
Left-hander Kyle Frick. Goes back to work. And Huddleston fouls it out of play. A 1 pitch. Fastball high and outside. Fouled off over the first base dugout. Count a ball and 2 strikes.
Back up to the red spot.
Rick ready. And the 1-2 pitch. Fastball high. Outside and high, full count. Payoff pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Bad hop, but staying with it is Snook, and he'll throw Huddleston out. That ball took one of those Drake Field high hops around the shortstop area, but Snook was able to corral it up around his shoulder. 1 out, nobody on for Chance Crowley. Hitting .289, no home runs, 12 runs batted in. Curve bends in there, strike 1. Strike 2, hit the inside corner with an off-speed pitch. And Crowley hitting behind in the count, 0-2. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. And Crowley tagged out. Strikeout number 3 already for Frick. 2 outs in the Ottawa second. Here is Merrick Brown. Merrick's averaged .250, no homers, 13 runs batted in. Pitch from Frick. Fastball right through there. Oh, 1 to Brown. Curve stayed high. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well, Frick stepped off the rubber right as he got ready to throw. Two out, nobody on. 1-1 to Brown. And the pitch to Merrick. Fastball high and outside. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. And it missed. Count 3-1. Keegan Finch would hit if Brown reaches. Strike 2. Count full. Line down the left field line, foul by a couple of feet. I think Merrick Brown knew that breaking ball was coming, and he read it well. Just about got him some extra bases. Stays 3-2. Ball 4 low. First walk issued by Frick. Arrows will courtesy run here with Colson Bean.
Brown draws 2 out of luck. Courtesy running to first base. We're due Colson Bean.
Keegan Finch, the batter. Keegan 361 on the year, a couple of homers and 26 runs batted in. Frick to the belt. And his pitch up too high. Arrows on top 2-0. We're in the bottom of the second, game 1 of the doubleheader. Outside, 2-0. See a Finch hit here, 2 balls, no strikes. Took the pitch up high, 3-0. Bean a safe lead at first. Finch thought about it, took the pitch, it was a strike. Now a 3-1 count with runner at first, 2 away. Stretch. 3-1 pitch. Ball inside and 2 on with 2 out. Arrows turn the lineup over. Jared Parenti, the batter. Jared flied out to left field his first time up. Good speed on the base paths. Check the runner at second. Pitch to Parenti. Ball hit to center field, but room out there for Hyman. Under it, makes the catch. And the Arrows retired here in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 men left on base. At the end of 2 innings of play, the score, Ottawa 2, Silver Lake nothing. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to the Ottawa sports teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC. Electricity. Where would we be without it? Yeah, in the dark. But Advantage Electric is there to light up your world. Whether it's service or repair, you'll always get a free estimate and a friendly technician. Here's Advantage Electric owner Eric Crowley.
What we enjoy is working with people in our community because we see them everywhere we go. It's not like, we go to your house and we take care of your electrical issue and then we don't talk to you or see you ever again. So it's a personal connection that we have with you.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Silver Lake comes to bat here in the top of the third. Ryan Osterhaus will lead it off, then Brady Snook and Wyatt Hyman. Trenton Ferguson allowed a couple of hits in that second inning, but got helped out by the double play ball.
Leading off. Top of the third inning for Silver Lake.
Ryan Osterhaus leading things off. Osterhaus is a right-handed batter. Pitch to Osterhaus. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. little bit below the knees, 1-1. Just outside. Two balls, one strike. Foul back to the screen, 2-2. Game in the top of the third, nobody out, nobody out. 2-2 pitch, bouncer to the second baseman. Lamar has it, throws the first in time, one away. Now Brady Snook. Brady Snook, a left-handed batter. He wears number 13. Pitch from Ferguson. Swing and a miss. Oh, one pitch. Outside. Arrows on top, 2-0. We're in the top half of the third inning. Strike called at the knees on the inside corner, 1-2. Struck him out with a high fastball. 5 strikeouts now for Ferguson, 2 away in the inning. Wyatt Hyman, the batter, he was called out on strikes back in the first. Pitch to Hyman. Foul ball out of play.
Another chance to turn a quarterback running that foul ball back up to the press box.
0-1 pitch. Off speed, stayed high, 1-1. Fouled off by Hyman. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Low and away. 2-2 now. The wind, the 2-2 to Hyman. Chopper past the mound. Fielded near the bag by Rankin. Throw low and dug out nicely by Huddleston for the out. 3 up, 3 down for Silver Lake in the third. At the end of 2.5, it remains Ottawa 2, Silver Lake nothing. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Did you know Dr. Hale's office is a full-service dental care center? If you have stained, cracked, or missing teeth, Dr. Hale can treat these and other dental concerns and bring confidence back to your smile. For quality care in a relaxed environment, call Dr. Hale's office, 242-1800.
Whether it's on the field as a player or tackling your yard as a weekend warrior, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Hospital can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out how by visiting ransom.org.
2, 3, and 4 hitters for Ottawa here in the bottom of the third. That'll be Ferguson, Sudi, and Rankin. Arrows runs coming in the first, a single by Ferguson, 2-run homer to left by Rankin. Again, we're in Chanute over the weekend. Tournament gets underway on Saturday. 2-day affair. We'll hope the weather cooperates. A win here in both games for Ottawa would put them in the 3 o'clock ball game on Saturday afternoon down at Katy Park. Anything less than that, and Ottawa plays at 12:30 against the number 3 seed in the tournament. Trenton Ferguson will lead things off, single to right his first time, came around to score a run. Left-hander Kyle Frick back to work. Throws a breaking ball high. That ball hit down the left field line, twisting away from Husky, and it's going to go all the way to the fence on a bounce. Ferguson headed into second base, and he'll be in with a stand-up double. Hit number 3 for the Arrows, and a leadoff double will bring Donovan Sudi to the plate. He struck out swinging his first time up. So Ferguson 2 for 2, back above 500 on the season. Stretched by Frick, and his pitch to Sudi. Fouled it back to the screen again after a pitch up around his eyes. Second baseman Walker at the bag, so a nice hole right side of the infield. Sudi wants to go that direction. 0-1 pitch is tying outside. Check of Ferguson at second. Now the 1-1 pitch, fouled back to the screen. Runner at second, nobody out. 2-0 Ottawa here in the bottom of the third. In the dirt, blocked by Clark. It's 2-2 to Sudi. And Frick's next pitch. Now they're going to cheat behind the runner, and Frick's still looking out there. Now Sudi asks for time. Snook at shortstop was trying to cut in behind the runner, but pitcher did not feel comfortable making that whirl and throw. Now the 2-2 pitch, low and outside. Clark through the signs. Stretch. And the 3-2 pitch. Struck him out with a pitch up around his eyes once again. Sudi just can't seem to lay off those right now. 4 strikeouts for Frick, 1 out in the inning. Here is Dalton Rankin, home run to left field to drive home both Ottawa runs in the first. Again, nice hole on the right side of the infield. Frick's pitch hit him. Breaking ball kept bearing in on Rankin, and he couldn't get out of the way. So the Arrows have runners first and second with 1 out. The batter is Owen Lamar, called out on strikes back in the first.
Number 28, Owen Lamar.
Good base runners out on the paths right now for the Arrows. Ferguson at second, Rankin at first. Pitch to Lamar. Line to right field. It's a base hit. Ferguson around third. He's going to come in to score. Rankin on his way to third. It's an RBI single for Lamar. RBI number 15 on the season for Lamar. Here is Brock Huddleston. Brock out on a grounder to the shortstop his first time. Stretch by Frick. And his pitch. Swing and a miss. Huddleston on this at-bat needs to get the ball in the air to the outfield. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Squeezes on. Bunt is down, and it's a perfect safety squeeze. And nobody at the bag at first base. Everybody's going to be safe. Rankin scores. That was a safety squeeze, and it was a perfectly executed bunt by Huddleston. Lamar at second base. Here's Chance Crowley. Chance struck out swinging his first time up. Arrows lead is now 4-0. Still just one out in the inning. Inside corner, strike called. Rick, check off a sign. Now has one he likes. 0-1 pitch. Upstairs. Double by Ferguson, a hit batsman, and then a single to right by Lamar and a bunt single by Huddleston. And Ottawa has a couple of runs home here in the third. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike at the knees, 1-2. Lamar out at second base, Huddleston at first. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Crowley. And it hit him. That is not what Frick wanted. He's upset with himself. So that'll load the bases for Merrick Brown. Merrick drew a walk his first time up.
Number 5, Merrick Brown.
Frick's going to elect to work from the full windup here. Pitch to Brown, outside. Base is loaded, one out. 1-0 pitch. So I'm going to pitch maybe outside the strike zone and fouled it off. Silver Lake infield's back at short and second, in at the corners. One pitch in the dirt. Nice stop by Clark. Lamar over at third was looking that one over, but ball did not get past the catcher. There's no chance for advance. 2-1 the count. Fouled it back to the screen, 2-2. Brown steps back in. Frick winds, and his 2-2 pitch. Chopper to short, might be 2. Second base, out there, back to first, and beaten by Brown, and a run scores. Far down the line to make it a 5-0 ball game. Brown picks up an RBI, his 14th. Runners now at the corners, 2 outs. Bean will run for Brown, and the batter is Keegan Finch, who drew a walk back in the second. Stretch by Frick, and his pitch. Missed the outside corner. The 1-0 to Finch. Inside, it's 2 balls, no strikes. Keegan, the 8th man to come to the plate in the inning. Now, Arrows have scored 3. They have runners at first and third, 2 away. And that pitch behind Finch. Runner down the line, and here's Huddleston trying to score, and he is going to be out at the plate to end the inning. That ball came right back to Clark, the catcher, and Huddleston was a dead duck. In the third for the Arrows, 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. At the end of 3 innings of play, Ottawa 5, Silver Lake nothing. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
This is Dr. Adam Maxwell of Maxwell Chiropractic, reminding you to call and schedule your child's school physical now for only $25. 893-8272. 893-8272. Maxwell Chiropractic at 225 South Walnut in Ottawa, or visit MaxwellChiropracticFamilyWellness.com.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
3 innings in the books, 5-0 Ottawa. Silver Lake here in the 4th. It'll be Walker, Boyd, and Keller. Reed Walker will lead things off. Struck out swinging against Ferguson in the first.
Reed Walker.
Line by Ferguson, pitch to Walker. Strike at the knees on the outside corner. Blowing away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Next one to Walker. Fouled it at the plate. Ball and 2 strikes to the Silver Lake second baseman. Curve struck him out swinging. 6 strikeouts now for Ferguson. Batter Josh Boyd, he was a strikeout victim his first time up. Pitch to him, breaking ball high. 1-0 delivery. Ground ball sharply hit, but right at Rankin. Up with it. Throws to first in time. 2 down. Base is empty, 2 out. Justin Keller, the batter. He singled to right his first time up. Pitch inside, moved him off the plate. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, 1-1. Grounded to short. Up with it, Rankin. And the throw retires Keller and Silver Lake here in the 4th inning. 3 up, 3 down at the end of 3.5. It remains Ottawa 5 and Silver Lake nothing. And we'll return after this break. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Flex Steel, Roy Hill, Best Home Furnishings, Von Bassett. The list goes on and on. Messenger's Home Furnishing has them all. If you're in the market for the best value in furniture, come visit Messenger's in South Ottawa and get not only our guaranteed lowest price on an item, but get the outstanding service and help in making that important decision. From start to finish, Messenger's pays attention to the details that make for the best shopping experience you could ask for. With nearly 18,000 items now on our website, which represent everything we have access to, the possibilities are almost endless. Check us out at messengershomefurnishings.com.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Our game moves to the bottom of the 4th inning. For the Arrows, it'll be Keegan Finch, Jared Peretti, and Trenton Ferguson. Ottawa 2 in the 1st and 3 in the 3rd. Second game to follow here. Wind continues to blow across the field from the right field foul pole to the left field foul pole. Keegan Finch was at the plate when Huddleston was out trying to score on the wild pitch. Walked in his only time up.
Number 30, Keegan Finch.
Little above the letters, 1-0. High and outside, 2-0 to Finch. Swing and a miss. He had a home run cut with, but no contact, 2-1. Slowly hit ground ball to the third baseman. Keller throws to first in time, 1 away. Back to the top of the order, Jared Peretti has flied out twice, once to left, once to center.
Wow. Batter, center fielder, number 6, Jared Peretti.
Kyle Frick winds and delivers. Outside corner with a fastball. Slow curve, high. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball at the first base line, and it will be a foul ball. That ball hugged the foul line. Boyd at first, fielded it just in foul territory. So 1-2 to Peretti. winds, the 1-2 pitch. Down low with a fastball, 2-2. Up too high, a full count to Peretti. Nubbed it off the end of the bat. Foul ball right side, and it remains 3-2. Arrows lead at 5-0 here in the bottom half of the fourth. Another 3-2 pitch. Ball 4 high. Third walk issued by Frick. And Ottawa has a man on with 1 out. Trenton Ferguson is 2 for 2. Single to right in the first, double to left in the third. He has scored a couple of runs. Peretti always a threat to steal. He's got 29 stolen bases on the season. Left-hander to the stretch. Pitch to Ferguson. Fastball high. Now on a warm evening, Frick's pitch count is getting up there. It was 69 heading into this inning. Now nearing 80. Runner goes, pitch high. Clark's throw will be offline and on into shallow right center field. Peretti on his way to third, and he makes a wide turn and will hang on there. So 2-0 count now to Ferguson. Rick's going to elect to work for the full windup. Up too high, 3-0. All of a sudden, Frick having trouble with his release point. Ferguson takes ball 4 low. And that's going to bring one of the Silver Lake coaches out of the dugout. Donovan Sudi will be the batter. Donnie, a hungry hitter. He's 0 for 2, struck out twice. And the heat index is rather high. The wind helps, but even still, it's not an easy evening to be a pitcher or a catcher especially. Frick will stay in the ball game to face Sudi.
Now batting for Ottawa, number 15, Donovan Sudi.
Ferguson with good speed at first. Peretti, the runner over at third, has very good speed also. Runner goes. Pitch a strike, throw through, and not in time. Ferguson steals second. Rick back to the windup now. Pitch to Sudi, outside and high. 2 balls, no strikes. That first pitch was up too high. Let's see if Donnie can sit on one right here. it in the air to right field and shallow. Who wants it? Osterhaus under it, makes the catch. Perini tags. He's going to try to score, and a throw won't be in time. And on the play, Ferguson down to third. It's a 6-0 ball game. Two outs now. Here is Dalton Rankin. He scored a couple of runs. 2-run homer in the first, hit by a pitch in the third. Pitch from Frick. Inside. Outside and high, it's 2-0. Arrows have taken advantage of a couple of walks, a couple of stolen bases, and a throwing error. They have one home here, looking for some more. 2-0 to Rankin with a runner at third, 2 away. Inside. Ball 4 is inside. That will get Owen Lamar to the plate. Owen, a RBI single to right his last time up, 1 for 2.
Now batting for Ottawa, number 28, Owen Lamar.
Stretch by Frick. Pitch to Lamar. Runner goes from first, and there'll be no throw. The pitch was down low. So now a base hit could make it an 8-0 ball game. Fouled out of play, first base side.
Perfect opportunity to run down that foul ball.
Frick working from the windup. 1-1 to Lamar. Base hit center field. One run is in. Rankin around third. He's going to try to score. Hyman's throw will be cut off. It's 8-0 Arrows. So 3 RBIs in the ball game for Lamar. Now Brock Huddleston, the batter. Brock is grounded out and picked up a bunt single his last time up. Stretch by Frick. Pitch to Huddleston. Fouled it out of play. Well, if you want to dream a little bit, Brock get one up here in this wind a little bit, and we could all end early here. One pitch, over but low. Count now, a ball and a strike. Snap throw to first, runner back. Arrows have 3 stolen bases in this inning. One pitch to Huddleston. Fly ball down the right field line. That's trailing away from Osterhaus. He dives. He can't come up with it. It rolls past him. Lamar on his way to third. They're going to send him home. And here comes the throw, not in time. It's a double for Huddleston in a 9-0 ball game. Now Chance Crowley will give way to Spencer Mays. Spencer on the season hitting .282, no homers, 7 runs batted in. Takes inside. .1-0 pitch, up too high. Arrows have 4 home here in the 4th. They lead 9-0. Mays takes a strike on the inside corner, 2-1. There's the stretch by Frick. And his 2-1 pitch. Chopper foul past third. A base hit here could end it. Two and two to Spencer Mays. Rick shakes off a sign. Now comes set. And his pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That retires the side. But Ottawa, a good round. 4 runs on 2 hits. 1 error and 1 left on base. We'll go to the 5th. It's Ottawa 9 and Silver Lake nothing. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055. With the perfect Vera Bradley purse, anything is possible. Now you can discover a variety of fabrications, streetwise silhouettes, beautiful jewelry, luggage, and accessories at Sutton's Jewelry. You'll find newly released designer and functional bags with fashionable and seasonal designs. Get excited about the new line of KU and K-State patterns. Vera Bradley is a leader in the latest trending handbags, luggage, and jewelry with styles that are sure to make a fashion statement. Sutton's Jewelry and Vera Bradley. Find them at 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
Silver Lake comes to bat here in the 5th. They need a couple runs to keep the game alive. They'll have the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Dahlman, Husky, and Clark coming to the plate. Defensively for Ottawa, Johnny Nash now out in right field. Josh Dahlman will lead things off. He grounded into a 3-6 double play his first time up.
Josh Dahlman.
Trenton Ferguson, 52 pitches through 4 innings of work. His pitch to Dahlman. Strike at the knees. Little low, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Dahlman not happy with himself. He swung at a pitch up around his shoulders. Ferguson ready, and his 1-2 pitch. And it hit him. The leadoff man is on. Batter Garrett Husky, who's singled to right field his first time up. Pitch from Ferguson. Swing and a miss. Good fastball, 0-1. 9-0 Ottawa. We're in the top half of the 5th inning. Dahlman safely to first. The pitch. Strike 2 called. Throw behind the runner at first. He's back. Two strikes to Husky. Didn't mean to do it. Fouled it off over by the first base dugout. Ferguson set. Again, the 0-2 pitch. Just missed outside, 1-2. One-two to Husky. Breaking ball in the dirt, 2-2. Ferguson's 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 right down the middle, and Husky couldn't trigger. 7 strikeouts for the right-hander, 1 out in the inning. Here is Joey Clark. He was a strikeout victim his first time up. Pitch missed a little inside. One-0 to Clark. Hit in the air, shallow left, over toward the line is Finch in foul territory to make the play, 2 outs. Now Ryan Osterhaus, the batter. Osterhaus bounced out to Lamar at second his first time up. Swing and a foul tip, strike 1. Check of the runner. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. Nice stop by Brown. Arrows trying to close this one out. They lead 9-0 in the 5th. 1-1 pitch upcoming to Osterhaus. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Outside. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ferguson checks the runner. 2-2 pitch. Way outside, all the way back to the screen. Dahlman down to second. Full count now to Osterhaus. Pitch. Outside, ball 4. So now the man that Silver Lake needs to get home in order to keep this game alive is at first base. Brady Snook is the batter. Snook struck out swinging back in the 3rd. First walk issued by Ferguson. He has also hit a man earlier in this inning. Outside corner with a fastball, 0-1. Strike 2, same pitch, same place. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Struck him out swinging, and the ball game is over. In the fifth for Silver Lake, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. Final score in Game 1, Ottawa 9, Silver Lake nothing, and we'll be back with the Advantage Electric postgame show after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Stay tuned for the Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball postgame show, brought to you by Advantage Electric at 229 North Main in Ottawa. Advantage Electric, lighting up your world. Whether you're building or remodeling, you want your project to be unique to you. Eric Crowley of Advantage Electric can help.
Something recently we've started is custom lighting. Making custom lights, I've noticed it's a new trend. Not everybody wants the big, box light fixtures that you can buy. Everybody's looking for something eclectic nowadays and new and a conversation piece.
Your ideas come to life.
Anything and everything that you could think of that you could possibly make a light fixture out of, we could certainly do it.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218. People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to the Ottawa sports teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC.
Need to know if your child's game or practice has been canceled due to weather? Sign up now for Ottawa Recreation Commission's text alerts. Go to orcottawaks.org to sign up or for more information.
We take your comfort seriously at Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. We'll make sure your AC is blowing cold for the hot days ahead. Call today and schedule a tune-up with our air conditioning experts. 242-9273.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Arrows win Game 1 9-0 in 5 innings. Welcome to the Advantage Electric postgame show. Ottawa came out with a couple runs in their half of the first inning, a 2-run homer, second of the year for Dalton Rankin. And that was really all that Trenton Ferguson needed. He allowed just 2 hits in the ballgame, struck out 8, and moving his record on the season to 5 wins and no losses. Ottawa got 3 more runs in the third inning and 4 in the fourth. And Rankin with 2 RBIs. Owen Lamar had 3. Brock Huddleston had a couple. And the Arrows coast to the victory in game number 1. Final score again, 9-0. And we'll be back after this. You're listening to the Advantage Electric postgame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Electricity. Where would we be without it? Yeah, in the dark. But Advantage Electric is there to light up your world. Whether it's service or repair, you'll always get a free estimate and a friendly technician. Here's Advantage Electric owner Eric Crowley.
What we enjoy is working with people in our community because we see them everywhere we go. It's not like, we go to your house and we take care of your electrical issue and then we don't talk to you or see you ever again. So it's a personal connection that we have with you.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218. Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
The Ottawa Shopper has a new look with new features. Never miss your favorite TV show with the TV Guides. Find area church times and the popular Kids Talk About God column on the church pages, and get useful employment tips from our weekly Q&A advice column. Call 242-4700 to get your Franklin County address added to our subscription list for free, or pick up the Ottawa Shopper at multiple racks around town. That's 242-4700.
If you have been in an accident, tell your insurance company you want your repairs done at CarStar Ottawa. We can arrange for your tow, your car rental, and deal with your insurance company all with one phone call. No need for multiple estimates and worry. Call 242-8916. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Arrows shut out Silver Lake in game 1 of the doubleheader, 9-0. 9 runs, 7 hits, no errors, 4 left for Ottawa. No runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, 3 left on base for Silver Lake. Trenton Ferguson, the winning pitcher, he is 5-0, And the losing pitcher for Silver Lake, the starter, Kyle Frick. We're going to send it back to the station for about 10 to 15 minutes. Come back with game number 2 in the first game going to Ottawa, 9-0. You've been listening to the Advantage Electric postgame show and Ottawa Arrows baseball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball from KOFO. Brought to you by Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and by Ransom Memorial Hospital, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Sutton's Jewelry, CarStar, Messenger's Home Furnishing, Dingle & Son Mortuary, also by Franklin County Chiropractic, the Ottawa Herald, Wise Guys Construction, People's Bank, Kramer Pharmacy, and Cosentino's Price Chopper, Quality Structures Incorporated, Maxwell Chiropractic, and Advantage Electric. For more information about our next Ottawa Arrows Legion baseball broadcast, log on to the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Your source for information and entertainment in East Central Kansas. 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.